Earthly fathers and mothers are meant to bless their children through their example, their words, and how they portray the character of God to us. So both father and mother are needed to add different ingredients to you in order for you to fully develop. So parents are meant to solidify things like identity in us, value, and things like competence. It's almost as if they act like soil in which we grow. And if there's things like impurities, like unfaithfulness or unjust punishment and things like that left within the soil, we grow up deformed. And in the same way, if there are good nutrients left in the soil, things like love, peace, patience, kindness, those kind of things, we grow well in that kind of environment. So what is a blessing? A blessing is the acknowledgement and the celebration of your true person. It validates you in your abilities. It communicates almost like good hopes to you. And it is something that often overlooks are the areas of our mistakes and our failures. And it calls out the good qualities that we have inside of us. It is almost acting in a way where it solidifies a good horizon over your life. So every person desires a blessing from their parents, even if their parents are not perfect. And we don't always receive that to the level that we need it. And if there's absences in our life or in things like affirmation, we will often grow up feeling like an orphan. And if there's environments that are really controlling, it will make us feel like a slave, where we feel like I constantly need to earn the approval of God and others. So without blessing, we actually struggle to rise to success and fulfillment in life. We can almost feel like there's a curse over us, and it greatly hinders us from actually becoming the person or the people that God has designed us to be. We struggle loving ourselves, we struggle loving other people, and it feels as if lies are almost sticky and the truth becomes almost slippery. And it's almost as if your soul will reject truth because there's already something else uploaded into your system. So if someone, for instance, compliment you and you really struggle to receive that, that's often a sign of that within our lives. In Numbers 6:22, we see that God modeled this whole role of a father by blessing his people, and he actually called them the children of Israel. And in Matthew 3:17, we see God do the same thing. Jesus starts his ministry with the Father publicly blessing him by saying, "This is my son in whom I'm well pleased." So God understands that earthly parents are basically imperfect. And therefore in Scripture, he actually instructed spiritual leaders to put a blessing, or to put the name and the character and the identity of God onto the people through blessing. We see parents and or fathers blessing their children, and what they said would happen actually happened within their life. So it acted out almost like a prophecy over their life. So although you are not my physical children, as a father, I want to bless you. And so wherever you are, I want to encourage you just to relax, and just position yourself to receive God's blessing within your spirit. We have a father's blessing. We also will later on have a mother's blessing. And I highly encourage you to actually listen to both of those.